To create the greatest transformation in your life, you will have to actually stop focusing on change and focus on presence. We live in a culture where metrics of change are so overhyped that if we don't feel like we're getting more of something or less of something less desirable, more of something more desirable, we literally are not progressing. One of the issues that I see out there is how we label certain things as good or bad. But what if my first suggestion is that you saw everything as good? What if you started seeing life, everything in your life right now, as something that was working for you? And that it was your responsibility as the painter, as a director, as the CEO and owner of your life to see through those things and to combine those things in a way that only you can do. Not the resources, but how resourceful you are. I heard this definition of intelligence as a measure of how elastic your mind is. We think in so many ways that we must put things into boxes and have a truth, a formula. But what I've learned is that success and transformation is dynamic. One day today, the formula of your routine might be one thing, but tomorrow another thing might happen. Your ability to grow is not about your ability to stick to a checklist. It is about you becoming the type of person that whatever happens in your path, you are not confusing steps with goals. That if this particular meal is not available, you can still lose weight. That if this particular stock is so high or so low in price, you can still make money. That if this book is out of stock, you can still learn. That if this person doesn't like you, you can still find someone who will love you. Life is happening for you. Start seeing everything around you as a gift, as a present. Start seeing every moment as the greatest opportunity of your life to learn. One of the greatest men in human history that has been documented is King Solomon. And he was known for his wisdom, but his particular ability to see wisdom through the everyday things. As the famous quote goes, the most beautiful things in life are free. You don't need an expensive course. You don't need an expensive car or a supermodel or an accolade or a big event with a suit and tie to gain the knowledge that you need, the perspective that you seek. Every moment of the day, every inch, every second is an opportunity for you to be in the moment and to engage it in such a way where you connect with ideas that now start flowing. And the only way you're able to do that is when you stop trying to gain answers from everything and you actually learn to be in the moment, to be an observer instead of someone who's trying to prove a point that you know everything, that you are perfect, that you are better than other people. Listen to everybody. One of the things that truly changed my life is when I met with this younger guy who on paper, somehow people would label it as, why are you spending time with him? You're wasting your time. I should be here reading books and perhaps being with people that I aspire to be, people who are quote unquote richer than me. But that afternoon that I spent with this young guy was literally the moment that revived all the inspiration that I lost leading up to that moment for the past 6 months. To be able to give my own story to him and help him moved my soul in such a way where I actually connect with that place that said, you're telling this younger guy these things but you forgot about those things. You made me feel more accountable, take ownership. If I say this to this person, why am I not doing this myself? Every moment, from the moment you spend with your loved ones to the moment you are with yourself, to the moment you are at work, to the moment you are in the gym, to the moment you are watching your favorite show, are all moments that can work for you. One of the greatest books that I heard about recently is Innovation Secrets of Steve Jobs, and how he was able to pull inspiration from each different experience of his life and bring a solution into a product that was not defined by boundaries, but just had an approach, a holistic approach. The solution to your life are not in that one book. Your mindset transcends limitations that you put and you say, oh, this is how I am at work. This is how I am with my people. Every moment of the day is a moment for you to practice self-love, discipline, commitment. It is a moment for you to develop the values of integrity, courage, the virtues that will lead you to a better outcome, regardless of whatever discipline you're in, whatever time or chapter or season of life you're in. Transformation happens every moment. You are transformation. Stop defining yourself by metrics. Have the metrics, but use it as one perspective. You must go out there and embrace the moment, being present, seeing things that cannot be articulated. That is how you connect with your most creative self, authentic self, confident self. That place where only you can connect with. That is how you actually learn to take on risks that before you were scared to take. Because you understand that it's not about you proving that you're better than somebody. It is about the experiment. It is about you expressing yourself, your thoughts, your ideas. Going through the adventures of life, not from a place of I'm scared, but from a place of I'm grateful that I have the privilege to get to do this. If people don't like me, cool. Every moment is a beautiful moment for you to appreciate this chance you have now to learn, to create, to connect, to contribute. You can transform your life, but you have to be present. Stop focusing on change. Stop focusing on change, and you'll see how you'll actually change in such a powerful way. Perhaps not in adding things, perhaps in connecting with things that you were already, but that you didn't see. Growth is not about things that other people will ever see. The beauty of growth comes in the private victories between you and yourself. Embrace that path. Embrace the step that is right in front of you. Forget about the hundreds of steps that you think about. Allow those hundreds of steps to drive your vision, but be in the moment. Your vision allows you to understand why this moment is important, because you cannot get to the place where you think you want to be without focusing on the step you have right in front of you. Whatever happens from there, you will learn, you will adjust. Fall in love with the joy of being wrong. Allow that experience to teach you a new perspective, a new lesson, and keep moving forward. Get excited by each lesson, each test of life. See it as something that shapes you, strengthens you, shapes you into the person that will effortlessly do the things that you are dreaming about doing. Be honest with yourself. And you will connect with that place that only you can connect with. As always, fam, wherever you are, wherever you come from, you are destined for greatness. Get busy living, not busy dying. Love.